was from our good afternoon, so Kokra Edinburgh Original TV. And so, Mrs. So, and I when you go to our show, meeting the Akosia Savia as so many. Me share ya che, person our tree and share. Also, we can as a super, so I know down I am rare. And then they are wanting or it's ya bar in full fame. And then some see a day and I may know a can want some. So your mama paddy, who himself utiatas, utiatas. Say I mean a 2 utia or the bois or mine. Then a 2 utiano a day I mean ya utiano almost then nobody tell me say make me to say ebi or market into ya say it's a year dear at the fat ye tax so or my gun and I say a 2 a buy no edgy fruits. Them say what's a market I near the UBA bros here. We are former work and so who pay the banner near take a mudada. Hey, you miss permission crow near almost no a day end on the internet. You need GR4 and a chicken come. You're not quite now so wait to me after questions be our FA a tax system and answer a 2 utia or my gun and mono to me beside a GR official. Kuku down for me no more Asia. I was studio. You try on the umbrella bar. May you me guests at the actual. I was a family that say what train and ye ne GR4 and share ye di enkita home ye share etu a yetua na yetua no a yetua den e no mode ye empo wo importem ho na etu na wutua no hu bibi wo ho a che se wuto no eno na ye de ya na ana say ye share no kwan ben so no mode determine say asumesi anase obenten etua sei anase ontua sei ene yesua de afa ye tax ho a ye jeja na se to a ye jeje ewo oman Ghana mu ente na no GRA chief revenue officer our Ghana Revenue Authority and the trinity ano GRA Ora Victor Akogo ono enemy guest ewo sidua ne abetwetwe enkomo se de me kan ye no emre so a ye be ma okwan na so a otifie no etimi afre questions biara opesa obisa no na wetimi abisa no ene me nkasa bebre efi se unti na ye dwumedie no edi awa is Akogo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me da say so would be I say ma how en pa. Only Millicent.
Millicent. Millicent. Intino enede ma me fa konya yi en enchia wotiefo na me mo good evening. Say omonya epepa so mpese yi musuade efa eto.
Mo ma che ne amode ye tax no ye. E be say ehun ne amode ye. Nti obebebi say dey tina be min theaters and as a day tina Ghana ni bia eye na sede say o theaters.
Okay, me da say tax eye eto a yetua ma aban aban eyusu ede chekere oman no a tax no eye inhye say esese wutua
so a compulsory
payment you make it to government oyusu ede chekere oman no.
From what age?
Tax no from the time we started business.
Okay.
Not necessarily age. Okay. Because I decided I determined said three sources through which are income about him.
Three sources
through which are income about him. The first source business. The second source employment. The third source investment. Until say who business, who employment, and our employment and I say why your investment mrani show say esese utua eto ema aban na utua tua no so no eye mra ana hyehye article 174 of 1992 constitution no ehye parliament say onye eto ho nhyehyɛ mra na oman ba no endi so na ukọ article 41 J eno so ekire wo ekwan a citizens are duties of a citizen. And no say every citizen must honestly disclose his income before the appropriate authority. And no na ye GRA no na otua eto no e de ma GRA.
Okay. So the three sources, right? The three sources: employment, investment, and
business.
That means that ni nyina entime nye equal amount and I say one amount.
There be entiminja one amount. Say who employment obi na afa wadwun.
Right.
Bosomo so a no wetua oka.
Right.
Enti imran hye nipa kwa wafa wadwun ni say ansa obetua oka no. Ese say ote eto no bi efri musika mu.
Okay. Bacho jena soma ye ntwa ye ho sese beba sese a. Ebusafa mo fan che on say the enfidie na ye adwumenti no eya na eno ano no itibo fan che ya Silver Studio ye ni Ora Victor Akogo na edinkita ho oye Chief Revenue Officer edema Ghana Revenue Authority and ase GRA ene ye kasa afa taxes ho tax awutia kwan be so na se ofa wutia tax na ye nsha na bibia sesa yehu anase yetua edifa ye tax system anase ye taxation ewo oman Ghana mo Mr. Akoko titi na wo kanom wo say your three sources employment, business and investment, and I asked to say it means that scanning united to mean a specific amount of money because there will be difference in it, right?
You know, for purpose of employment, you know, it means you say your employer no engage you,
right.
Say render service a mano. In rendering the service, you know, he pays you at the end of the month.
Right.
You know, employer no, say so you should withhold tax.
Okay.
At the graduated rate, based on the level of income or the amount. The bigger your income, the bigger the tax that you pay. You know, your friend will be pay as you earn.
Pay as you earn. Okay.
You know, the bigger your tax, the bigger your income, the bigger the tax you have to pay. Into tax in ranging from 5%, 10%, 17.5%, 25%, and 35%.
Okay.
Good. You know, that is the graduated rate. It is a we individual, na ya employer, and answer one kasa we anko ejuma, self-employed personnel. Then you are supposed to pay tax. Disclose your income honestly before the appropriate authority and pay the tax on it. So taxation is a voluntary disclosure. Disclosing your income that you have earned from business, from investment, and from employment and pay the tax. Now, when you talk about taxes, I've talked to you that three sources, business, employment, and investment.
Right.
And in addition to that, you know, there were also indirect taxes. There were direct taxes and there were indirect taxes.
Okay.
Indirect taxes, you know, and the year, etwa yediato enyama so. To say, enyama ukoto ujom, supermarket, uko Melcom, uko Shoprite, nyama utoto honomono, etwa yediato so. To say, uto, geisha, uto corn beef.
Okay.
Etwa edasono, and only ye indirect tax, and only ye VAT, and only ye COVID levy, and only ye health insurance levy, and only ye get fund levy. Okay, and no eneguso, and VAT no, nkrofo enejije emaye. Omo amujije maye no, ye from agents.
Okay.
Intino omo turnover a year more than 200,000 and above, up to 500,000 and beyond.
Okay.
No na mrani show mu say, ese so mo register no mo jije sa eto no emaye.
Okay, mama membra ha. Says I will cancel me koto e bia commodity bi wa bonte.
Corn beef.
Say bia corn beef, geisha na say no. Eno no makoto was shop. Into metua e was shop ho. It is a shop no na better the amount.
Very good. Into the wo na we insist say you know omo receipt.
Okay.
And I'm say a big shop no. So big shop ni ye agent. Ya empower no. Say onfa VAT 15%. Enfa to nyamana so. Onfa COVID levy 1%. Enfa to nyamana so. Onfa get fund 2.5% and to nyamana so. Enfa inhale levy 2.5. Enfa ka nyamana so. Into uto one corn beef say nyamani nyina no eto wo so.
Okay, I mean also screen is one
very good. And now very good. Into indirect taxes no the rate is 15%.
15%.
And no your standard. Omo register for standard.
Standard, okay.
Standard, you know, say almost turnover year 500,000 and above. Wow. And almost flat, you know, almost turnover no between 200,000 to 500 and they deal in taxable goods.
Okay.
Then we have NHIL levy 2.5, COVID levy 2.5, 1%, then get fund levy 2.5.
It's any products be a market or shop be an as a market be no. These are the indirect taxes on it. Me to as a citizen.
Exactly.
I see.
Now we've talked about the indirect tax. Yanko a step back. Yanka about the direct tax. Direct tax, you know, and you can about pay as you earn. As an employee, you are supposed to pay tax on the salary that you are receiving.
Okay.
Pay as you earn. So we are corporate entity, company, you have to pay corporate income tax.
Okay.
And the rate of tax, you know, is 25%.
Okay.
Now, we are personal, individual, into business. You have to pay a tax ranging from 5%, 10% to 35%, depending on the volume of profit. You will be a friend pay as you earn, PAYE. Then we have rent. So, a dime now the man a higher. What would a dynama high as a landlord? You are earning an investment income. Tax also.
And then what can be rent?
Rent, who rent ma nipa krono ma adan or gye no obede mu a, then he is earning what you call commercial renter. He pays a withholding tax of 15%. For example, say we sidan now the man Malcolm. Say ombe high sa dan na Malcolm utua woka as a landlord obeti 15%. Every sikanimu. Say or the edan o the daddy man managing director money bede mu a ono tua woka obeti 8%. Say we rent landlord na say we any income for residential purposes 8% withholding tax. For non-residential 15%. So uji gift obi chawade very good and no I say obi abechawo ejapade esombo
does it apply to every citizen?
Yes, it applies to every citizen,
not only politicians,
to every citizen who receive gift. This has always been a controversy,
right? Because
for example, a pastor who is in a church at the end of his term of office, church members contribute and buy a vehicle
for the pastor.
And answer for the pastor. The pastor has earned a gift, and therefore you must pay a gift tax of 25% of the value of the gift that has been given to him.
It's only for big gifts. So if you have a house, a car, they are a very big gift.
There be anya big. From 50 Ghana cedis, from 50 Ghana cedis and above. From 50 Ghana cedis and above, you pay a gift tax.
And then we go to our here.
That is why I say Ghana no your income tax emrano is based on voluntary disclosure. Say when you gift no, as I say we disclose Emma Commissioner General. Say gift you aba unsa. To say obi abecha wade 10,000 Ghana cedis. You disclose it. So one disclose it, na Ghana Revenue Authority for ko wechi na omo identify say when you say gift we na one disclose here, you beba abe enforce collection everywhere.
I see.
That is how it is. So the basically yen tax is based on voluntary disclosure. We are empowered to educate the public to understand the need. Say omunya income omun disclose it. Na Commissioner General and determine the appropriate tax as I say obutia. So when disclose here, then yankasa yenhua yebeba and with force yebe estimate tax as I say utia amount. At times it can be a bigger tax and you will be compelled to pay that. So
as you value the gift.
Exactly.
How much to determine the tax as I say only
very good. Until your child TV, we find the market value of the TV. Over phone, very good. We determine the market value of the phone and ask you to pay the tax on it.
Okay.
It is a tax that we have not administered very well in the country here. But this time, because our revenue target is big, we want to deepen that aspect of the tax and collect more. Okay. Now, those who have vehicles, commercial vehicles, and running on the street, vehicle
like
income tax, very good. Trotro, taxis, articulator, heavy-duty vehicles. The law enjoins them to buy what we call vehicle income tax stickers.
Okay.
And placed at the front screen of their vehicle.
All right.
And show that they have paid the tax. It forms a basis of the tax that they are supposed to pay. Until we also have, as part of direct tax, vehicle income tax. There is also those who sit on table and sell, tabletop people. I mean, a pimpery store. I mean, hairdressers, dressmakers. All these people are supposed to pay the taxes.
The taxes.
But because the culture of Ghanaians are such that they don't like paying taxes, the law.
Not only Ghanaians, so be
fine, but the taxes are the price we pay for living in a civilized society.
Right.
Without the taxes, our country will be flooded. Without the taxes, a lot of potholes are going to generate. Without the taxes, we are not going to be able to see ourselves as enlightened people or medium class people. So they introduced what we call withholding tax. Withholding tax is here being like when you make supply of goods to a third party, a contractor, when he's paying you, he should withhold tax of 3% from the money that he's giving to you. If in the same vein, you provide service to a person, the person paying you must withhold 7.5% from that amount. In addition to that, if you do a construction work for somebody and the person is paying you, the person must withhold tax 3%. Until before, Obeka say, oh, dodgy tax, no, none of then from there, your information to come and chase you.
Now, only Pakuna what did dano. So say you're voluntary.
Yes.
That system near voluntary.
Very good.
It's only Pakuna what did dano. Is there any guarantees or the beba a area and as somebody to me as source aji?
Very good. Every company were established with Ghana Hayano will register through Registrar General.
Right.
Into your records of companies that have registered in the country here. Into you check it. And yensu yempenyu for the omaso atutu form. People are going around. Any business that is going on in the country, we identify it and find out whether you have registered with the Ghana Revenue Authority. Because every businessman, every taxpayer has fourfold obligation. One is to register with Ghana Revenue Authority. Two is to disclose his income honestly before the appropriate authority. Three, he should file a tax return. Tax return basically means that he's disclosing his income to the Ghana Revenue.
Yearly. Tax returns yearly.
Yearly and monthly.
Monthly, okay.
Tax return is monthly. For example, VAT is a monthly return.
Okay.
Corporate income tax and personal income tax is an annual.
Okay.
So you have up to 4 months at the end of the financial year to file your personal income tax. So one file is a personal income tax. You pay a penalty of 500 Ghana cedis.
We'll come to the penalties, but let's still deal with the business aspect. It is as a Ghanaian, me business, not a foreigner, so a business. Do we pay the same tax?
Very good. Now, taxes does not discriminate. Okay, taxes says that if you source your income from Ghana, all the income does not belong to you.
Okay.
25% belongs to government. So government is the unseen person in your business. Every income that you make, the unseen person in your business is government, because government has created the atmosphere for you.
So for both foreign companies
and
local...
for both foreign companies and local companies, they pay a corporate tax of 12% on the profit that they make. But Ghanaians pay worldwide taxes. When you are a Ghanaian and you have a business in Ghana and you have a business in Nigeria, we combine the income that you have earned from Nigeria and Ghana and add it together and you pay the tax on it. Yes. Yes, since you are GRA for your employees. And therefore, you take a free source.
Right.
And Bosomba Kone, you meet 3 million Ghana cedis.
Well,
that is the interpretation. But the fact of the matter is that the taxes are used for good purpose.
Okay.
The number one, the taxes are being used to serve as a way of redistribution of income. Sabi owa wo bi no, esesa utue $200 near the good futuo bi mu na aban yusu de yemputu juma ma ohiani a benefit from that. Number two, aban ewo asedi say asudie say esesa oye kwan capital expenditure. road, hospital, schools. Government must build that. So government uses the tax revenue to do those capital expenditure.
Okay.
Number 2, government uses the tax revenue again to do what we call recurrent expenditure. Soldier for, police for, a teacher for, doctor, nurses, obituary moka. This is what we call recurrent expenditure. Then we also have social intervention. Free SHS abayin ASCC ano. Abayin said no. Nkwala mom ntuesike I will pay your education for you. It is out of the taxes that we pay into a common pool that the government uses to pay the free SHS policy. Then NHIL, Uko Hospital is free. That is the policy, social, intervention.
Right, social intervention.
Number 3, statutory payment. District Assembly Common Fund, MP Common Fund, Road Fund. All this money are coming out of the taxes. And you see that the tax money is not much, it's not sufficient to the extent that government goes to IMF to go and borrow money again. But now we want to wean ourselves from IMF, and therefore we want to deepen the mobilization of taxes. I'll
ask a question about IMF issue, but before that, also what marketer? I need one cophobia or more day as a tickets. Market women, no, say tolls, so say they no more discount. And no other from GRA and I said, no, no, day.
Thank you very much.
What's the difference?
Thank you very much. You see, Mrana, well, my mono, so I empower district assemblies.
Right.
Say, and I'm saying, Omuna Eshe assassin, so Omuna money and maintain assassin. Omo Yambina more, Mrana more coin say, as I say, almost to generate revenue for their own local maintenance and development. Intino. Market ewo honuma omoko run eti toll market toll and that money goes to the assembly for the maintenance of the market. The same way no omoji business permit and I'm say omo na ehwe asase so until omo the license amount say operate in this jurisdiction until you pay permit to them.
Okay. That
is not income tax. It is assembly levy. And income tax is based on profit. And the profit that you earn out of the business, and numu and utia tax, and as a company, utia tax at the rate of 25%.
Okay, so we know, sir, they are not Mama say, or through the Vice President of Ghana, you said there are loopholes in our revenue generation or my say. What do you think is accounting for it? Is it because voluntarily? Says I mean, I mean, disclose. I mean, the amount I earn or whatever I have to pay. And you see, loopholes, every man saw is because the informal sector is bigger than the formal sector. Because when you say formal sector, you deduct from source. It's much easier to get it.
Yes.
What's the issue here?
Yeah, thank you very much, sister. You see, Ghanaians, we must pride ourselves as citizens of Ghana. We must try to contribute towards the development of our own country. Nobody can make Ghana better apart from we ourselves. Okay, the law says that voluntarily disclose your income.
Right.
But if you don't voluntarily disclose the income, like I told you earlier, say tax, and you're pleasant. Nobody wants to pay tax. But every 100% income that you make, 25% must go to government. To say, sorry, tithe. You will pay tithe 10% of your income to the pastor. The pastor enjoys it with the wife. Okay, no, so it is okay. So and to the command Yankopon.
Tithe no. You did see a sorry fee or only a sorry juma for we have church work. It's a young pastor no the command a wife no waiting.
Okay, fine. Okay, I withdraw that. But I want to say and again that in Matthew chapter 22 verse 17 to 21, I say give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and to God what belongs to God. So basically, that is the principle we are talking about. Okay. Any income that you earn, 10% goes to your pastor, and 25% goes to government for the development of the country. To get free SHS going, to get road construction going.
No, 10% goes to God, not the pastor. So go to the church, not the pastor specific. So the 10% goes to the church.
Okay, 10% goes to the church.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not the pastor.
No, not the pastor. The
but
church.
Here I said that 25% of corporate tax goes to
the government.
For development of what?
Of the country.
Of the country.
Okay.
That is what he's saying. But in the government's wisdom, he doesn't want the tax to be so burdensome for you. So he gives you what we call incentives. Okay, he gives you incentives. Number one incentive he gives you is a tax reliefs.
Okay.
It says that if you are married, you get a relief of 1,200 Ghana cedis. 2,
if you are married, that's what worry.
What worry? It means that you are responsible. You are taking care of your wife, or you are taking care of your children, you are taking care of your husband. You are providing for them the basic necessities of life.
Okay.
And for that matter, instead of charging you the whole income 100 Ghana that you have made 25% of it, I take out 1,200 as a relief that I have given to you. And on that 1,200, untua eto also.
So how do you know this? How do you know the married people and all that? Because and I say your co-employment now, you indicate.
Yes, you have
also it's very important.
Yeah. So you have data. You have forms at GRA office. You pick every year that you want a tax relief application form. You go pick it, then you fill it. Are you married? The question asks, are you married? Yes, I am married. 1,200. Do you have children attending school in Ghana? Yes. How many of them? 3. So 600 Ghana cedis times 3. 1,800 relief plus the 1,200, almost 2,000.
It's in
yes, in Beje.
But I bet to most Ghanaians say names are there.
That is why we are here to do the education, and I thank you for the opportunity.
I see.
Then we get a marriage relief, we get child education relief, then we get aged dependent relief. So, mama, papa, na wo show you are dependent on them, and they give you a relief of 1,000 Ghana cedis. For a father and a mother, 2,000 Ghana cedis. In addition to the education and also the marriage. Then if you are old age, you get a tax relief of 1,500 Ghana cedis as a relief given to you. If you are disabled, you get a tax relief of 25% of your accessible income as a relief given to you. If you go to school to acquire a vocational skill or professional discipline, you collect a tax relief of 2,000 Ghana cedis, all given to you.
Wow.
Now, we want to make tax payment simple for everybody. Okay?
But so hold on, my young me 4 lines no into Jana utimebo for soon to me frame bisa questions ni be. Opesa o frey and as opesa o join the discussion na 020-085-4255 020-085-4255 questions be a opese ubisa na o consent be a edifa tax hono na wetimi ebisa ora Victor Akogo or ha or de be ma oye adwuma Ghana Revenue Authority or senior revenue officer say empay for no money de a wo GRA no oka omo ho nti no obetimi answer questions be a upese answer edema before you ubeka measures to make tax easy no yenhwe say obi default in payment of tax, who can say penalty? So apart from penalty now, what? Oh, we have a caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, dear.
The bachelor your friend send out for free.
A friend of watching.
All right, Mr. Boateng, you tell on Kawai.
Was sending me no be self and no.
Bachelor bisa no beti.
Bakunishe me ye no. Me several me education about tax. Education or tax. Sister Obedi say how where to pay tax no a problem. It's not say nipa wa masamai. But be a fan of person chairman it is their rent tax. And I said you chairman tax be the person has to walk to. Meaning some office come for masamai. I don't even think so. But be a chairman near close. If you say we see chia via government of Ghana like website they will a app there site be a chia. How many people and omoye confident with the app and a game no nipa can obetua no or reluctant because we now why they should pay tax no adding nti una so far kwan bi so obe entize nipa na nipa na tua but this one yes expect nipa na so onto the data on a bundle na on kwanta me dey on kwanta so on nanti na your office once you go and educate them actually na be problem say even in tua no sometimes when you reason to pay this I say meaning reason which me abo me second so yes say me so mo say you will state institutions dey now omoye pass education dey bring they should liaise with them. We need to say NCC, National Commission for Civic Education. They'll be embarking on civil education, public education, or tax. But one thing I say, the synergy is not there. I say, at least the NCC has office in almost every district of Ghana has seen. Via idea to make collaborative with Omoa, now can move with enough information hana bo check hana chia no e bia ekwan be ne yemfa so mankofo no nya atenka ai and that we chia aka no betumi aboa nti one year after number ekwan e fa so chia tax no anything and no office is not decentralized if Ghanaians normal Ghanaian nipa utia kana edin to obetia nipa bi am pese utia also what the bedi dikanen so a nso alifa be ya nti me nkone na me koyansa nipa ten
all right
so I'm pleading the man of your number can be beg pa
all right your point well made.
Yes, thank you very much my good caller. You've made a good point. Tax education is the key to promote voluntary compliance. Okay, tax education, I say in church, efa eto tuya hono. Enu ne hia in modern tax administration no, education. Uma ni pakrona or any business income, employment income, any investment income. Eti near assessor utuya tax. The reason why you should pay the tax, you voluntarily complied with the payment of taxes. Taxes is not pleasant. Intino. We have even decided, say, we want to make life simple. And we went digital, trying to use the internet and create an, self-help service on the internet, where you type in www.taxpayersportal. Then you have access to the whole GRA being brought to you. If you want to pay your taxes, you generate a tax bill over there and pay any amount of taxes. And it lands in any of the 23 banks. You can go nearer to any banks at all and pay your tax.
All right.
Then you must disclose your income, file a return, be it a monthly return or annual return.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, if I'm back, I'm in free dance tonight.
Ma honest so kakra why? Oh, how honest say?
Yeah, but told me how honest share. Yeah, I'm a free dance tonight.
Okay.
Me how honest say government. Hello.
Hello, me tell cow. NTA or TV no. Uni me kasa fa phone me tell kapa. Okay.
Yeah, government revenues no. Yeah, more than could revenues na my government. You could do honey beer, my area cost many a castle, almost share my air. No, my almost say, I said, Jumano, a almost the answer say, my imagination, ultimately a candidate, but meaning said, I did yet which change the way a be work for me, be work for near the other. They pay just permission. Permit to do small thing on a small plot. Can't you almost bonamali? And yes, small thing. I'm on Chadian so cry my end. I'm see that be.
Price, Ben, I for never price, no the amount.
Assembly.
Office for no.
Okay.
Wow. You know, and you may be almost na buying one casano. The way almost ye, who compare a dear for buying one casacrana registration in your may be patch. Common papers are only by my or mine, my poor mine. Oh, your commitment now, qua. Almost person will be turning to you to listen to your attention. Now, almost yet, I'm pay the hour.
Okay.
So, by revenue from the disease, I can I'm okay. You need none to me call. And if anybody to me back, no, me before to be to the government. Who are citizen to the Ghana citizen? One go on so. What money they attention to the people who want to come to you so that move turn to us. And so you're quite turning and saying, send your moped. No one know why I didn't be there. So, I own to me a Jahoko.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, your point.
It's a good feedback. Yeah, that's it. Say, well, aka yemfun so achire ya dia tum ya behwe ne ya dinyama tutuye ma bibia akoso ama Ghana aye krabehwe ama yenyina.
Unse secretary de ya. Ito no anu fees na wo kan voluntarily oba office obeye bibisa na ese abotre ne ame kasade ene de mo nipa na me bisa wo say obi default ya wo se penalty na bi ne say. Good.
Penalty ne say sika ese wotua no we send to 500,000 account and I'm say return na as I say what they ban no as I say what they ba for example then say we are employer na say what obi sika as I say what they return no about 15th day of the following month into what keep it aban sika for 1 month with you Inti no say one farm on or before 15th of the following month, you pay a penalty of 500 Ghana cedis plus 10 Ghana cedis anytime be a return no be in default. And as a return in the bill to avoid this penalty, no due date be a year say ubetua VAT and as ubetua PAY, you know, monthly return no akwakutua.
Okay.
Now say when tuya etuo no so wo paimu a and I said appropriate time utua interest eso ka ho. For failing to file a return, you pay a penalty. But failing to pay tax, you pay interest because it is believed say abai sika ewo unsem and awudi twa ho. Okay. Udi ye business.
Okay. Obisa me misa say small scale businesses, say be a barbering shop, salon, any other you know, ebi obi ko otun ade otwom. Is there any sort of app bia or no abetimi akoso akotua sa ne
very good. Eno na yaye taxpayers portal.
Taxpayers portal.
Okay. Intino www.taxpayersportal.gov.com. Okay, it's an online self-service application. A app or Google, it is there. If you go there, one, your Ghana card. Two, your tin, and a Ghana card or tin, the same thing. Then three, we here your telephone number. Then three, here password. Because you could be an accountant, you need a password. Okay. So these are the three basic information. If you provide them, the portal opens to you. Then on the dashboard of the portal, you are given the opportunity to find out whether you want to file a return, you want to make payment of your taxes, or you want to register your business. This facility is available until everybody, all our listeners, cherished listeners, should seize this opportunity. Go onto the internet, type onto the URL, the www.taxpayersportal.com. Then we'll be able to familiarize yourself with it.
Okay, Mebaso. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sister.
Bacho, your friend said now for free.
A friend was in future Amasaman.
What how on say?
Me have me come about tax year. So because the tax in here now being shocked as far. It's an say, and then because for money to US, and the rest some more natural for the same Ghana. But any tax in Ghana for what the man US one and the natural is be how a 10 year the don't year. The reason for us to pay tax maybe. See, I mean, one after one continuity student and particularly from women. Na emfa mark no ntua mo ka no and I want to make establish YAO and I want to meet hospital and for doctors in Gumu and for specialist in Gumu now emfa mark on phone call that no man dey am out there and the reason I pass the theater that we can back to give up the about availability of more offices no so portal no work am enye the say no say ye interest in terms of before the selling use internet no and the person plan what people behavior ebia international practice say willingly going to come and pay your tax. Men cannot create even before a Ghana for. Only 2% pan or one cast free will pass it, you baby declaring tax in the church in the bank or even on the net. I think that men can't say anything they should find a means to give it to untidy Ghanaians in which nature. Ghanaians always pay tax. But unfortunately, you know, a choir yes pass for agent and an agent. Because one of the occupant will help, but after year reform and after other institutions of modern, after almost one critical, mechanism, give it a fertility. We are one critical. There are a lot of people, they are willing, when you go to them, they are willing to pay. They so offer critical, and they are called on a bank on a computer. Okay. So they are here.
All right.
For example, one example is if you empty, could go a friend so. If you bring to ever 8 years, the bank is able to make you now. Can't scanning about 40 cities, in and 80 cities. Now, we took a tax where my pocket can't continue with you. How do you expect it to be?
Yes, I see a part.
So, they should really understand up. Now, I here. All
right. I mean, so what?
The crowd, your kind of.
I think it's a set Danny Day in a mutum call for Nugum. And you say, be a specific time, also your call rounds because that is a name by in.
All right. Intino sister, tax, no. No credit say to your Google. But ye didn't share so to kwem. One, say uni company be ye juma. Na company di to your car. You say company no enti tax ni bi.
Free mu
answer no discanning na amba. Your friend withholding tax. So who provided services are sika obetua amount no 7.5%. As I say ote. Who supply goods are 3%. As I say ote. Any works intino ede but you some make it available. Opportunity means you know. You say who be use young phone a dial star 222.
Yeah, so I say. I was saying that when I saw share or into no. Yeah, mumbra fear, mumbra.
You be fear. Yo, yate. You be catch champion for no.
Na omo dey akwadun. Yeah, share. Yeah, na yete tax holiday. Yete tax exemptions. For be a company to be a offshore ever. And no idea because a tax holiday as a tax exemption for a particular company. And no idea.
Very good. Companies be or honoma, omoba or my ma. Omoba se omoba boa abai. Ma ne a employee in Crawford.
My employee Ghana for.
Ghana for.
Right.
Oma boa aye impuntunjuma aboa abai. Inti abai say, okay, and I'm say, oba or my mo abeye juma. A farm in Crawford near my ye juma no. Asem make sure sentinel in Crawford be or honoma at least I mean wabwa in development activity no.
Okay.
Or mau exemption for 5 years.
Exemption for 5
years. 5 years and at 10 years. Untia eto.
But hold on, you go for na what so.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
But your first and out for free.
My name is Daniel. I'm calling from Asabuche School Junction. All
right, make your point, sir.
Okay. There's a question that has been going through my mind all the time, and I wanted to declare, I thank you for the good work you are doing, the education you are giving to us. My question is, I want to ask, why do we pay tax? Why do we pay tax?
Okay. All right.
Because I've been overseas. I've paid taxes in UK, I've paid taxes in Ireland, Northern Ireland, and many places that I have lived, I've paid taxes. And I learned over there that the reason why we pay tax is because they contribute, as the man is saying, is 100% true. But I want to ask something about our gold, diamond, manganese, bauxite, and all these mineral resources that God has given to us. What did they do with the money?
Okay.
That's what I want to know from the revenue minister standing over there, please.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It always baffles me.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. So why do we pay tax?
Yes, we pay tax because we want to lift each other. You say you boa ye we are Ghanaians. Until you say taxes no utuya what film there? Would ye 100,000 a month? The whole year 12 months. So 12 months no 12,000 untimi nye kale kwan emfiri ufie enko baby a we adwuma.
Teacher na enya ma.
Another person ebetua na sika na kogu futuo bi mu. Na aban appointing minister una wo hwe kale kwan so e kale kwan we no ada ho ache yusu tuo sika yi a o matue yi ne yemfa nye sa kale kwan yi yusu say sika yi ne yemfa nye free SHS yusu say sika yi ne yemfa create hospital enti no sika no kogu afutuo no mu a adwuma yi ene ye de ye aban endi sika no e wo nanum ode ye impuntu dwuma
eno de ebi mo ne wonya adwen
there be as I say ye tia se senti no enam say sika no enso no enti no
enu bebre no se ya opotemu ekwan etutu apansam otu theaters ebe na sika no nya den enso minua ba enso ye ka say ye kale kwan ye nya estimate kale kwan ma osisi a it is millions of cedis your tax alone entimi enye sa akwa no. All right, hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, madam.
But your friend say now free
The Premier will for every Carnation Sports Complex area.
Yes, sir. But oh, how on the same?
Me, I want to answer about me team because I meet him. But I'm a person, me chair and say, my opinion in Tias, I say, this is now me, nearby man, can tax to an eddy, and now you almost now officer say, young physical and my young family. And you mean himself fast and now. Tamania wa ye suchano and some man tangas the 4 call rounds in India. Almost you to know my banabi national service in one no more pekka mom. Tam no so call rounds and no more discount. You bet ya. But I want to office so move for net so that there any idea about banana bachelor because Ghana for in pet taxi trap. Or him as well in Ghana. Let's was a you prefer free things. You prefer free, but you pay tax to ya. And you won't pay car.
no more de no more corner mere so o mu kwagiji o musika why
okay
ka kire papa na sa
but you what they okay via what right it's near tax exemption so it's more maybe a 5 to 10 years
yes
for foreign companies
yes.
because of enuma or the beba
for example body company okay a company bi aba or so be mining you hu say Ghana sika kokko wa ha and I'm say Ghana ye nim dia ye betu gold no was assassin into company be free Australia company free South Africa company free UK US aba or say me person me 2 gold ye mamu gold ye me 2 no ye be chem na wa fa say na me so ma fa say ye nhihye na ni ate ase ni nhihye be ye no and I'm say me be fa nkrofo a community hono no me pese o ma me tax exemption na sika e ka mebo e de 2 gold no na akofom ama me nti no ye massa exemption of 5 years 10 years or whatever it is
okay
we hear agriculture you see for the first 10 years especially tree plantation 10 years unto tax you enjoy a tax holiday 10 years
okay
we hear poultry for the first 5 years unto tax we hear cash crop we do a bro buy that type of thing for the first 5 years you don't pay tax we hear youth now say we go into young entrepreneurship okay and you are into ICT you are into manufacturing you enjoy tax exemption for 5 years these are all incentives available to make payment of tax easier for all of us these are the exemptions
okay hello good afternoon
afternoon
me pacha ma oneso kakrama me why ye fro say na free he
friend me so say me can first drinkers
me so say pacha o ha one say
me how on say tell no omo problem o fit companies foreign companies no more organized you know omo te workers ni nyina but omo ntua e wo hotel number so the be nsi na onko no na utua monthly e to but reflect wo ten number no
okay
I just think you so omo hwe ho my to India companies near the monthly no no what but we need bibia we need bibia o de ko check go ko ho we need bibia ho onza o kan so a private company be from
all right
I just say don't check what companies no monthly be almost workers no but o muntua nti wo no ten number na ho no we need returns bia ho I just say
all right thank you
ohima mpacho
system be among the
checking yes ideally GRA do ye operate based on information okay itira ohima say wo a wo ye adwuma na yetua oka 100 na say ya tax 20 efrimu a na ye di 80 ahya wonsa na say 20 no wo evidence show say nipa kona nkutua tax be yi asutri we make a follow up
and no can say be akoyi asutri be na yakwacho na yapamo me say mo nya mechanism
company di kana bo bia din ache ni sisi a yes I be
you see your bibi so your friend informant award
okay
who be yi asutri a that you recover says kana your percentage of amount is say tuamo
because company be bre yes but ubehwe no muntu
that is why we are Ghanaians say support one another we need to cooperate for the development of this country nkrofo be bre etimi withhold the tax na omo apocket sika no but we are saying say to stop all this the systems aba it's online system which we are evidence in receipt the rule of the game and evidence until so what evidence you show it then we make follow up na ya audit na ya confirm say nipa create tax one bitua
okay I am a physical no ebe nya impact bi e matter so mo tete su bi amanya na yehu e tax holidays bi ma ye ana
you see enam say Ghana for amwa ye hu no you see yentua tax na manensi to the extent that as I say ye kopacho ama IMF for ba ebe say IMF for no omo ba some beboy oh yes ebema impact ebema see dollars more dollars dollar bebe
mo tete su bi amanya na
tax ni de mra na hyehyɛ nti no ye ntimi nti tax so unless it's a parliament nti ni nyina gira parliament so nti scanner ba na se parliament wɔ ne nyanse mu senti no ye ne ma Ghana ma efo ebra ti said you to abama ni say no o ka kire no de call house of where decision making omo take decision say tax no omo nti so ye be implement that is it
I was for how they do be say yam ready nti ora beto YAO
but before me call no ye the tax foforo bi aba one ye senti no say ultra lotto 10% of your winnings.
The new three taxes about
the new three taxes,
okay.
Withholding tax.
30 seconds now.
The withholding tax on winnings on lotto, 10%. Then gross gaming revenue. Nkrofo no so no enya company no 20%. You better in new income tax no about bebre. Say no the new tax bracket about 35%. High net worth for no. You nyina ye boa Ghana ya chichire ye wo excise amendment income tax act and also aba personal na alcohol akpeteshi ne excise duty a utua no eno wo from emkrofo no ma yare na aban asanya problem intino or the duty excise duty ato akpeteshi so ato BSO say why extending no eto even say fruit juice and a sweetening